rocking with. I might do Foot Locker here at the same time. Nice. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5.
Okay, we are back from commercial. This is the Real Lil Show here in Central New York. Definitely get into the action. 607-753-4819. Once again, 607-753-4819 is a number that you want to call to get into this show. And we just started getting into a lot of stuff. We was talking about Liam Nelson and his comments that he made. And it's time to get into some 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously there's a lot of things going on. So me and my guest Jen over here, we're going to give y'all our reactions and our thoughts to 21 Savage possibly being deported from America. All right. So in my estimation, I'm going to start this off. There's so many people, you know, till this day, right? In the words of Deontay Wilder, till this day, that are still getting deported and mistreated and separated from their family. And it's just crazy how all these things is going on. And obviously we know about Trump and the wall that this brother is trying to build. I don't know how the hell you gonna do that. But you know, it's just so much things going on. And I just have one question. Why now? Just why now? I mean,
look, it's simple. We're woke now. We're woke. Like, we know what it is now. And like now it, like we said, is now it seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, just watching the A Lot video. Of course, they're gonna be mad about that. Of course, a so-called rapper that only supposed to be talking about drugs or, oh, he's woke. Nope, he gotta go. He has to go. And it's just like, sorry that we're now realizing our worth, and it's not the past no more though. Like this is we're trying to do a different approach. We're trying to get everybody on board. So if that means using a rapper that is supposedly talking about drugs and girls and everything, why not use a rapper and have him be the person to tell the younger people? Because nowadays, you know, that's all we listen to is rap, you know, and you know, all of that R&B. Like, I think it's good that 21 Savage is doing what he's doing because young people listen to him, and then of course when the video drops, they're gonna like, what is that? And then they're gonna start to wonder, wait, what's going on? Especially if you're young, like you want to know
where's the drugs at?
Yeah.
Where's all the guns at and all that? What's going on here?
Like, why the men are in suits?
Yeah, what's up, 21 Savage? What's going on over here? I don't know this. Is this 21 Savage?
Exactly. So it's because we're woke. We're woke now. So it's lit. I'm ready for this war.
It's just like, you know, when this brother, like you said, was rapping about, you know, all this other stuff, materialistic stuff. So I got yams in my bank account, all that. Mm-hmm. It was no issues. When brothers drop like videos like that, and all of a sudden he overstayed his visa.
All of a sudden. How long was 21 Savage out? I mean, maybe not for that long, but long enough that people know who he is and his fan base to be so great to the point where now it's stirring controversy. Oh, sorry.
I would say this, you know, and I want to shout out to, you know, those other people out there that are going through the same situations that actually want to provide for their family. Obviously, America gives them the best chance to do so, that are being separated, you know, because there's people to this day that are being separated from their family. And they don't get the type of media coverage that, you know, per se 21 Savage is getting. So, you know, I want to, you know, give my condolences and shout out to those people. Obviously, we don't know because they don't promote it like that.
They're not.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that this stuff is going on. It's sad that, you know, they'll be locked away in cages. Just like
literally in cages, like it's concentration camps. Like, wow,
like,
really?
That's like, crazy. It's really crazy. But I hope that, you know, Jay-Z is obviously, he's trying to do something. He's trying to raise enough money, you know, for him to get the best lawyers in town. You know, Rot Nation, all that. We'll see. You know, it's good to see a brother helping out a brother. That's what we need more of, and we don't get it. That's why we are what we are, and that's why we low where we are at, because we. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope my YouTube channel don't get shut out after this, because I'm about to lay some gems right now.
Oh,
but this is factual, and since we got into it, I'm just get into it. We like to complain about quote unquote white privilege, right? A lot, which it does exist. However, if we don't support each other, we actually supporting the same thing we complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't support my fellow brother, my fellow brother don't support me. The reason why things can last so long is because there are things that are in place for it to last long.
Foundation.
Foundations, and we don't have that foundation, and that's why we're gonna sit here and complain for years to come because we don't wanna, you look at me the wrong way or meet me outside, stuff like that. That's not gonna get us nowhere. So until we actually take a page out of Jay-Z's book and donate money and help each other. It don't gotta be money, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just help the fellow brother next to you that is struggling out. We ain't never gonna get nowhere.
It goes back with the competition we were talking about. Like, why do we feel the need to compete? Like, we need to just stick together because, to be honest, it's not a lot of love out there for us. We gotta love each other, and that's where it starts.
Gotta love ourselves and each other.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. I did saw a picture on social media with all the BS, quote unquote, that social media brings and all the stuff that you see that obviously is a bunch of junk. There's some stuff that comes out that is actually good information,
positive outcomes.
I saw a picture of I believe it was people in the picture, and they were climbing a tree. You had 2 black people climbing one tree and 2 black people behind them. 2 white people climbing one tree, and that the one on the right was pushing each other up, and the one was bringing each other down on the left. And that shows you, that pretty much sums up what it is like right now in the community. You know what I'm saying?
I hope we get better. I hope the people out there, that are listening get inspired. Spread the love, support each other. Like, we don't need to be fighting. They already see us as criminals. Why are we showing them, giving them what they want? We need to just be kings and queens again, because we did it before. Do it again.
Exactly. Shout out to 21 Savage. I really hope that the outcome comes great for the guy.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the guy, because I'm one of those people. I'm not really a big fan of mumble rap, so when I hear these mumble rappers, I'll be like, oh, this cat, da da da. When stuff like that happen, I put all that to the side.
Yeah.
Man. It's all about a person's well-being. You know what I'm saying?
The
principle. You know what I'm saying?
Being.
So we'll see what happens with that situation, but that's just to show you, this is America.
Yeah.
Basically.
Wow.
But another pop culture topic that's in news right now is that picture that surfaced of Bow Wow as he was bruised up, as he gets attacked by his girlfriend. But social media is having a field day.
They are.
And I want to know from a female's perspective of this type of situation, because if it was the other way around, Bow Wow probably wouldn't have made it that. I mean, his career would have been tarnished. We all know about Chris Brown and Rihanna, how it took Chris Brown, a guy that was at the top with all his classic albums as a young guy, how it brought him down. Thankfully, he was able to get back up, but he still wouldn't be up.
Yeah.
Because I thought that he could have been compared to Michael Jackson. Obviously, nobody's better than Michael Jackson, but he was, to me, the closest thing.
No, he was there.
And with that situation, he could never beat that. So it was the other way around for a different outcome. What's your thoughts on
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I used to be in love with Bow Wow. Everyone knows that. Little me, Jen loved Bow Wow. So when I seen the situation happen, automatically I was just like, "Ah, man, what did she do for him to start bugging out on her like that?" I'm not saying I agree with the woman beating and all of that, but sometimes the woman is the problem, and I'm saying that as a woman. Sometimes we provoke men to somehow maybe put hands on us, and I feel like women, we're smart. We're smart. We know what we do. We know sometimes if we get in our man's face, we know that he might slap us, but we can always hit the line, "Oh, but he hit me," and then we can always play the victim. I do not condone that. If you are a woman and you know what you're doing, you need to stop. Men, especially with Bow Wow, he went through a lot. I was watching, there's a show out there that he's in. I don't know it's something about hip hop.
I definitely gotta check that out.
He's it's like a reality show, and it's out right now, and it shows the progress of Bauer. He goes through a lot, and especially being he grew up in the the rap, the whole Hollywood. He was young. He didn't have time to be a boy. Like he didn't have. This is my opinion though. I feel like he didn't have the time to become a man. Like at the age of what was it? When did he start rapping? Like 4.
Yeah, it was young.
He was already a star. He was already a star.
star.
So the pressure, it was always on him. Like, and I felt like he had different outlets. So like the drinking, because apparently he has a drinking problem, and I hope he really gets help for that. But he has a drinking problem, and like I just feel like, especially in the whole case of a man and woman and domestic violence, like it's always with the black man that they always have to like somehow have him be like the suspect. Like, listen, we women, we know what we do, and it's just, I don't know, that situation. I seen the video, and he was in her face, but if you are like, if I was a man and I have a lady, I would expect my lady to try to help me and not fight with me. Like, I would not want to fight. And as a woman speaking up, I would not want to fight with my man. Like, if I know that my man has a drinking problem, if I know that he can get mad and it can get ugly, why am I still in his face? Why am I putting hands on you? Like, trust me, men, like, he will get to the point where he will hit you. And you will feel bad because at the end of the day, you kind of started it. And like I said, I do not condone women. I mean, like, the domestic, I don't condone that at all. But, like, it's just, that's how we are. Like, that's how we are. And it's just like, oh, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how. It's a gray area because, like I said, like, his face was really like...
Yeah, he almost looked like Rihanna.
Yeah, he looked like the Rihanna. And her face is nothing. There was nothing on her face. Like, I don't know.
I mean, when it comes to guys, it's domestic violence. But when it comes to females, it's domestic silence.
Wow. That was good. I didn't even know you had that.
I mean,
you made that up?
I just let on spot. That's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes me the radio personality. You feel me? Nah, but it's just how it is. And we all, as people, individually, have strengths that we are born with. Or should I say privileges, right? We all know about males, black males in particular, our privilege. We're more athletes. We can, do a lot of athletic stuff. Obviously, we know about white privilege. Obviously,
women can do it too, but
yeah, women, of course. You know what I'm saying? And women, y'all have y'all privilege. Obviously, a lot of women could call rape on a guy, and then the brother's taken out, he's in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And male in general have physical genes that they were born with. Obviously, they were born into having a privilege over females. So everybody have their own privilege. But, when it comes to using your own privilege, it feels like people abuse their own privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It feels like in all aspects, people just abuse the privilege that they got. They say, okay, I'm born with it. I'm in America. This is what I have. So I'm going to abuse it. You know what I'm saying? You know what? If I like this guy, this brother don't like me back, I'm going to say rape. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Because I'm physical, I got, I'm bulky or whatever. I know a girl, if I hit a girl, obviously, she, probably wouldn't, depend, because you have some girls that can fight out there. You know what I'm saying? But she probably won't be able to do nothing. So we all, to some degree, as people, men and female, different color from different color, we have privileges, and we seem to always just use our privilege to our advantage by hurting other people at the same time. So that's just how it is. But moving on, Gucci. What you think about the Gucci blackface scandal? Obviously, Gucci had, they releasing some stuff with the blackface scandal, and people, that I know of, especially in my community, are spending money on Gucci belts and all that stuff, materialistic things. What do you think about this? Like, should people boycott it? People have a right to spend the money however they want to spend the money. Like, what's going on?
To be honest, at this point, we should see, it's clear as day. They're not for us. They're being blatant about it now. Like, blackface really, like, even I was just watching the video. T.I. was telling us we should, not even wear it.
Yeah, we should not wear
Honestly,
it.
yeah.
Shout out to T.I.
Cancel it. Yeah, let's just cancel it. Cancel Gucci. We need to care about ourselves more. Yeah. As people, and to be specific, as black people. Like, we have to care about ourselves more, because if we show them that we care about ourselves more, they might not be so comfortable in being blatant about a brand that they know that we wear most of the time. Like, they should have no reason to do that.
It reminds me of the H&M situation. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of the H&M situation.
Yeah,
with the coolest monkey in the jungle thing. Because
like, H&M knew what they
first
were
of all,
doing.
H&M, though they do have some nice stuff here and there, I mean, it's something that I won't have to die going to the store and wearing after seeing that. I remember I was in the city. Matter of fact, I was downtown Brooklyn. One of my friends shortly after that controversy, and I remember seeing that mall packed, that H&M packed with black people. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm like, dang. I mean, if you gonna buy, at least give it some time, digest what's going on, and then give it some thought. Now I'm going to H&M. Yeah, I know, brother. Yeah, that's crazy. Cool. Yeah, that's great. All right, well, I gotta go to H&M tomorrow anyway. I gotta pick up some gray sweatpants. That's just how it is.
Honestly, we just need to support black-owned businesses.
Yeah.
Let's try to start doing that, and we can start by people purchasing Fame and Fortune. Fame and Fortune, shout out to my bro Todd. You can follow him at Trigatage FS.
So you got a business?
Yeah, FS Trigatage underscore.
See, we talked about black on black support. I'm gonna definitely get Todd on here in a few minutes. Let him promote his business.
Facts. You could come on the mic, bro.
But before we get into that, I just, like we was alluding to, this is just crazy. Just how, I mean.
Yeah, they're being so blatant about it. Yeah, we should listen to T.I.
Same thing with the Jordans. Same thing with the Jordans, killing each other for the Jordans.
Yeah, we need to stop. We just need to stop. Like, maybe it's not easy for some people, but, for the people out there with good hearts, encourage people, and we should start with ourselves, love ourselves first, and then start loving other people and start supporting and stop trying to compete. Because, like I said, competition, friendly competition is cool, but if we're competing in life, we're both not going to win.
Listen, if you're not playing basketball, if you're not playing football, if you're not playing soccer, whatever the hell you're playing, if you're not playing that, then you don't need to compete.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. If you're not playing a sport and getting paid for it, I mean, whether you get paid for it or not, but if you're not playing the sport, you don't need to compete. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be. But your thoughts, 'cause I remember the last time I had you on the show, we talked about Colin Kaepernick and everything he did with his political stance. What do you make of a few things here? Two-part question. Travis Scott taking that performance, because there's some people, which I won't knock them for how they explain it. Like, I interviewed CJ Fly at the Five Mic Festival, and he said he would have taken that gig because he always dreamt about it. He would have protested in it, but this was something that he wanted to do, and he supports the movement. But for his career satisfaction, for his being there, wanting to do this, he would have took the deal and probably took a knee after what he did. So, do you have a problem with Travis Scott taking that performance, or do you agree that it's an opportunity?
Performance
at the Super Bowl halftime show? Because people turned it down. A lot of people turned it down. Rihanna, Cardi B, a couple other people, they turned it down. They was like, listen, I'm gonna support Kaepernick.
To be honest, I did not watch the Super Bowl. For some reason,
a lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
Because of the Kaepernick situation.
Oh, not even. I just didn't watch it because I didn't have the time to. But it wasn't really. People weren't really talking about it like that. Like, it wasn't. I forgot that the Super Bowl was happening.
And that's because the ratings also was at a 10-year low.
Oh.
And a lot of it had to do with the Colin Kaepernick situation. People boycotting it and not watching it. Like, Nick Cannon went on Randy Williams and said he was not going to watch it because he was in support of his brother. He was actually with Colin Kaepernick.
Okay. All right. I can see why people would not support it. I mean, with Travis Scott, I hope he did it.
Yeah, he did it.
And how was it?
I mean, I heard it was garbage. At that time, I was, I had my stomach was doing the shimmy shim. So I was, I was handling my business.
Oh, okay.
So I missed the whole halftime.
Well, I felt like if Travis was smart, he would have used that platform to promote what we're trying to tell everyone. Since I know we're still watching the Super Bowl, but for the people watching, hey, listen, a lot of people denied it, but I'm going to be the strong one to be out here in front of people that probably would never support me, but I'm going to still show them that we are still alive and we still are here and we're never going anywhere. He should have used his platform, and I hope you're saying that the performance was garbage, but
yeah, I don't think he did no political stance.
Oh, I was going to say, he probably should have did that to be petty. You know, you asked me to do this. We're gonna give you what the people really, really want, to see who is going to be that person to even stand up to what we're trying to do. I mean, Colin Kaepernick started it. Why can't we finish it?
And you know, since it's Black History Month, it's the perfect time to have this type of episode.
Mhm.
It's perfect time to, you know, give credit where credit's due. Obviously, we can go down a list of Black people, you know, from the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X's, to the Fred Hamiltons, to all those, you know, people, Harriet, to all those people that paved the way. Obviously, we could have a whole show dedicated just to that. But, you know, this is why I commend Colin Kaepernick, because not a lot of people will sacrifice what they doing for the betterment of people when you think about it. Travis Scott did not turn down that deal. A lot of people wouldn't have turned down that deal. I didn't even turn down watching the Super Bowl because my team was playing. You know, a lot of people would not sacrifice something that they love doing every single day, that they work hard doing, that they work hard to get, and he did that.
Honestly, I commend him.
I mean,
Because there are a lot of selfish people out there too. So like, he took a knee, and after that, it changed his life. And I feel like it changed it for the better. Like, now people see how human he can be. Like, athletes are human too. That's what, but people forget that. Like, listen, you know, majority of these football teams, Black. Like,
there you go.
Majority.
There you go.
So like, listen, we're human too. I know you love us because we make your city look good, and then, you know, we make your team look good. We also make the white man look good too. But at the end of the day, we're still human, right? We have feelings. Like, I'm not an athlete, but like, I can, you know, talk from an athlete's point of view because I, you know, work with a football team. But, you know, they have feelings, and
oh yeah,
you know, they tackle each other, and, you know, they bump heads and everything, but behind them helmets, you know, is a soul. Like, we're humans.
Yeah,
so like,
humans.
I commend Kaepernick 100% because, like you said, a lot of people would not do that, and Kaepernick is the GOAT for that. He's the GOAT.
Exactly. But I'm gonna have your friend Taj over
my
here
boy Tricotage,
promote his business real quick
Tricotage.
for the Central New Yorkers out here. And that's exactly what I'm going to get more into doing out here, having people promote their business, promote their stuff, obviously, as we are on the way of trying to be successful, because that's what we want to do out here. And that's what, you know, that's why we here. You know, at the end of the day, is to chase the goal that we have and to do what we got to do out here. So, Taj, how's it going? How you feeling on this Monday night?
How you doing? I'm feeling pretty good tonight.
That's good. That's good. So you have a business going on, and
Yes.
you could explain a lot about the business that you got going on and what it's about.
All right, so I have a clothing line right now. It's called Fame and Fortune. You can search it up on Instagram at FAF Fashion. We have luxury tracksuits, hoodies, T-shirts, everything. We done had people like Jaylen Brown, Fatboy SSE, a whole bunch of people. They just promote us. DK, a whole bunch of social media influencers, just everybody. You know, we just spreading it out there, just trying to get everybody. Definitely it doesn't really matter who supports us, but we a Black-owned business, so we mostly try to get the Black people to support us mostly. Definitely.
But feel free, you're welcome, everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody's
Yeah, we
welcome.
want everybody to buy it, but, you know, we try to get the Black dollar because we fund that Black dollar back into the Black neighborhoods, and that's really what you need. We had a toy drive on Christmas. You know, we really put our dollars back into the community, like these big high-end brands don't.
So what made you want to start your own clothing line? Like, what went into thought, like, yo, I'm gonna start my own clothing line?
When I was younger, you know, like, I always paid attention to what I wore. Like, definitely going to school. You know, when you get up, when you get them fresh sneakers, you go to the pencil sharpener. People looking at what you got on. So I'm like, yo, why not just make my own clothing line? Like, I'm wearing all these other people's stuff. Like, I have a dream. I have something that I really want to, like, build and I want to make. And I just got my cousin because he has the money, you know, so he got on board. And he was like, yo, I'm going to fund it if it's really your dream. And I told him, it's really my dream. That's what I really want to do.
And obviously, what me and Jen just talked about the blackface, obviously, by you starting your own business, you won't even have those issues.
Nah, definitely.
Because it is Black owned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the only face on that thing is really Black because y'all own it.
Yeah.
So it's nobody making fun of a situation. None of that. It's a Black owned business. So how did you get Fatboy, SSE, and Jaylen Brown? How did they got into that?
All right, so my cousin, he manages Fat Boy. He's co-CEO of Fat Boy, SSC, like Fat Boy gang. It's really not one person, it's really a gang. So, you know, he manages him and he goes all around with him. So whenever he meet like famous people, we always tell him like, yo, fame and fortune, like y'all need to get in tune. So Fat Boy, he always throws it up on his Instagram. He threw us up last night because we just dropped hoodies last Friday. We just dropped 5 new hoodies to expand our new winter line. So he posted us. So whenever they look on Fat Boy page, you can look on Fat Boy page right now and you'll see Fame and Fortune.
So, and how did you get Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown, oh, my cousin, he always goes to Boston Celtics games. He's a big fan. They know Kyrie. So one day
The earth is not flat, ladies and gentlemen.
They was just chopping it up, and he told Jaylen like, yo, you should rock some of our stuff. He was like, all right, just send it out. We just sent him a whole package like, yo, rock it. You know, maybe he might get interviewed after a game. He might see our stuff on TNT.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. If I could definitely get Jaylen Brown in one of my shows in New York City, that'd be dope. But that's valid that, you know, you out here working and promoting your business. So what goes into investing? Because a lot of people, they have these dreams, they have these goals, they have these great thoughts in their mind, but they might not necessarily have the money. Obviously, you had help along the way. But what goes into like, all right, I know I'm about to invest all this money into this project, or ask somebody to help me, or like partnership into investing into this. Like, what goes in that? Confidence? Would you say confidence that you know it could blow up, or just taking that risk?
It's really just a risk, because sometimes you never really know who's gonna buy like what. Like, you may drop a shirt and somebody may be like, nah, I don't want that. Like, I want another color. So like everything is really a risk. Like, it was one time where this summer we dropped 2 new we dropped shorts and we dropped t-shirts, and we didn't really know if they were gonna sell. Like, we spent thousands of dollars for 50 of them in each color, and it's like, damn, who's really gonna buy this? Like, and then when we started posting it, like, people really started like banging with it. They're like, oh, we need that. We're like, okay. Like, sometimes with the risk comes a reward, and like being in the fashion industry, like, you gotta understand that like sometimes people, they may not like your stuff, but it's as long as you have that confidence to wear it, like your clothes, like it's a Gucci or a Louis, people's going to bang with it regardless, and that's how we rock.
So where you from?
I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey, but when I was 13, I moved to New Rochelle, New York. So shout out to both.
Yeah, I remember New Rochelle. I used to go to Monroe.
Monroe,
yeah,
okay.
I went over there. I transferred out of that school. I mean, I only got bad things. I don't come in here and say bad things about the school, but you know, I had to get this career flowing in the right direction, so I had to leave over there. But so you in New Rochelle. So how do you go to the city and kind of like promote your things over there, try to get some city people, because the city is kind of where it's at, all the fashion, all the stores over there. Have you ever tried? Do you ever think about doing that? Like just going out there, having like a little flea market, I would say, where you sell your stuff and you have people pay for it? Or
I've thought about doing that, but it's like we kind of don't want to be like everybody. And when you go like to Soho and places like that, you kind of see everybody in the same 5 brands, like Supreme, Off-White,
Babe, all that.
Yeah, like we try to do something different. Like, so like most of like anytime that you see any of our gear, like you'll see it on Instagram, or you might just see somebody walking around your town or your school wearing it. Like, that's basically how we do.
So once again, for the people that's listening that probably now tuning in, how could they reach you, or how could they, you know, see some of your products?
Okay, so like I said, we have the Instagram faf.fashion, and also you can reach me at fs_triggertage on Instagram. Both we always post every day. We post.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Push it out
we're
every
big
single
on
day.
marketing. We're very big on marketing our brand because we want it to get out to everybody. We even had people in France wearing our stuff in Canada. Like, it's big, like how we doing our marketing thing, and you can find me on both of those.
That's what's up, man. Definitely go give him a follow. Definitely give him a look, and you know, cop it. Like I say, support the business, support the black-owned business, because that's what we're here to do. We you know, I don't mind supporting anybody that support me, but definitely got to support the black businesses because we need it. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for being on this show. It was a pleasure having you. And definitely next week, just to let y'all know, the Real Show will be on reactions to the All-Star game. plus very more music. Y'all know how it goes, pop culture topics. And this Thursday, In the Huddle, episode 2 with Kenny C and Lil, this Thursday, 6 p.m. on the WSUCFM.com website. It won't be on 90.5 like the show is now, just on the website, WSUCFM.com. And we'll be getting y'all ready for the All-Star break, the festivities. Y'all know it's about to go down. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to see all my episodes and all these episodes that you missed at Real Lil Sports. Once again, Real Lil Sports. Actually, I just changed the name last night, so it's Real Lil TV. My fault, y'all. Real Lil TV, RealLeel TV. Definitely subscribe to that. And until Thursday, if you tune into the In the Huddle. And if not, till next week, y'all. We out of here.